What's going on, everybody? So we're going to be doing a quick garden update. Basically going to be covering two things. Number one, I need to go ahead and clean the baby chick coop because I introduced the chicks to the chicken coop yesterday. And let me go ahead and insert that clip here. What is going on, everybody? So let me show you. All right, so as you can see, the baby chicks coop is disassembled. Almost got to clean it up here. But I have combined the chickens, and this happens often. Let me go to wide view just so I'm gonna go back and forth. We got a lot of, hey, who are you guys? This is our turf, and they're like, hey, you don't know me, fool. So they'll tend to stay basically separated for a period, but they're not fighting, and so that's the big step. So yeah, now I'm just the more that they kind of sleep with each other every night, staying warm with each other, the more comfortable they'll be with each other. Because that was exactly how it was when we introduced these two white ones to the original four yellow ones there. So they'll all get cozy. All right, I'll see ya. And as you can see, I'm introducing for two things. Number one, so they kind of get used to each other. They need to get over that. And number two, the chicken coop with the constant water supply and the bins that I got for food, it's a lot easier maintenance for us to keep up with them. And basically, we got to address them once or twice a week, and that's definitely a lot better when you're dealing with these chicks. Vice, I was having to fill up the water once and sometimes twice a day as they began to grow. So as soon as they finished their feed with the antibiotics, I introduced them to the other ones so that they can just eat the regular grains that we give the chickens now. And then plus, once we go ahead and once the plants get a little bit bigger, I'll allow them back out. And that leads me into the second phase that we're going to do in this garden update. We're going to go ahead and show you where the new plants are, which some of them might be ate, some of them might be growing fast, some of them might be no change. I don't know. To be honest, I haven't actually walked around because I've actually been working on a bigger project. As I was mentioning in the last garden update, we were going to be getting some rain, and we did. Where we were forecasted to get maybe about a quarter of an inch, we got over an inch. Like I said, the weather guessers are just not good out here on forecasting rain. They're good when they're forecasting 10 years of sun, but as soon as they got to friggin' account for some rain, then they don't do so good. But anyways, with that rain came a leaky balcony. Unfortunately, it's not coming into the house. It is going into the garage, but I'm addressing that, and I'm taking the time to do it right. So that's actually I'm on day 4 of that repair. So I want to go ahead and get this garden update and get it out so you guys are aware of what I'm doing. And then as soon as I finish the complete repair, because I am kind of time limited, when I get to my work trip and I'm basically doing some quarantine in the hotel, I'll go ahead and edit those videos and get them uploaded and be on time to release so that while I'm away, I kind of got a steady strain of videos for you guys to watch. But anyways, without further ado, let's send it. All right, so everything is cleaned up, at least to where I'm going to get it for now. I moved some of the rest of the residual over to the soil pile. Explicitly, I moved all the stuff from where everything was, at least the majority of it, and put it over there to the rest of the soil pile. And it appears that the family has basically thrown some, looks like we got a variety of lettuce. We got some arugula over here by the roses that's growing. And then plus we got lots down here that are growing, or at least if the family didn't do that, the seeds themselves have spread about, but I suspect it was the family. All right, so nothing really new over here. Yeah, here's the pile. I'm looking forward to being able to distribute that. I will say that it was definitely getting time for me to go ahead and either put them in like I did with in the major coop, in the big bird coop, or go ahead and replace the bedding, because it was starting to smell as I was lifting it up, and it shouldn't smell if I had sufficient bedding down. All right, let's come around the chicken coop real fast. Yeah, we got some sort of spring salad mix coming up over here. That's this stuff explicitly. Nice and green, looking really good. Come on around. Whoop. A little slippery for my sandals. Almost ate it. I'm not sure what this is, but it's growing pretty good. Maybe it's potatoes. I'm unsure, to be honest. It might be potato down there growing, but it looks like the baby fig tree down there is finally starting to shed its last ones, and we're already starting to get some figs coming in. I'm gonna have to go ahead and hurry up and possibly trim this one down, because I plan to heavily prune this fig tree this year. So we'll see about that. Oh, we got oh, these limes are actually starting to look pretty big now. That's good. That means the roots are getting stronger. Oh, we got one down here. This one's ready. And the other ones that are ripened and have fallen, nope, I don't see any. We'll be pruning this guy pretty soon. And anything new over here in the oranges? Nope, nothing. All right, this brings us to see if we got any new growth coming over here. Okay, well, it looks like this peas is starting to grab onto things, and it looks like it's not, thank goodness for the size, it's not being eaten too much. You can see that some of these leaves are being ate though, so hopefully that one survives and gets through. Let's go ahead and put this up here. Sorry for the camera angle. I wanted to recognize that it can grow up. You can see this one's starting to get eaten pretty good, and so is this one. But I think that was previously here, not one new. Oh, this one has grabbed on, so that's a good sign. Looks like at least the peas, oh wow, this one's really taking right here. Looks like the peas and everything are doing pretty good. It's the lettuces and the kale and the arugula that I have concerns with. Oh, I never even planted this thing. Let's go ahead and fill this in. I never even finished that. That's terrible on me. Missed some good water, and hopefully it at least send some roots down. Yeah, the peas in general are doing pretty good. Go ahead and grab on up to there, little guy. How's everything doing back here? Looks like whatever I put right there is pretty much completely eaten, almost completely gone now, unfortunately. And this one is starting to go too. But the peas right here are taking, looks like we're gonna have a pretty good harvest on peas this year, if this holds up. The arugula looks like it's starting to grow and get above the insect zone there. These peas are doing good. And actually the kale back here too looks like, although it is taking some damage, it looks like it's going to, hopefully, yeah, I don't want to speak too soon, to be honest, because sometimes these insects get pretty hardcore, and I'm not sure what stepped over there. That's interesting. Not sure what happened there. Maybe that was something I didn't completely fill up. Let's come over here to the in the ground garden. All right. Well, doesn't look like it's, again, being, the insects aren't over here as strong, at least, or not recognizing it. So this is a good sign. Looks like they're still kind of holding on. Yeah, so that's a pretty good sign over here. That one back there, and actually this one too, looks like it's starting to get a good growth spurt. So those are probably taking good. Oh no, and this one, what the heck? I didn't even plant this? That doesn't seem right. Something I think must have came over and took them out. Or just fell over somehow. Terrible on me. Alright, we'll put it in there. You watch me, I'll put it in there. And yeah, I'll come back and go ahead and put those in a little bit better. But we'll see how that's gonna go. That's a self-seeding back there. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Yeah, that's self-seeding. That looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I can't tell if that's beets or if that's chard or what right now. That's pretty cool. But this area is looking pretty good. Got some self-seeding back there. So yeah, we'll see. Definitely got some weeds here too. Good morning, everybody. I forgot to actually record my closeout yesterday, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.